If you're always bloated, watch this. If your gut is off, everything feels off. Your energy, your mood, your hormones, your skin, even your ability to lose fat. I see this all the time with my clients. They're doing everything right, training, eating healthy, but they're constantly bloated, inflamed, uncomfortable, low energy, and no one is actually telling them why. So in this video, I'm going to break down what's actually going on with your gut, the biggest mistakes I see, and what you can start doing today to fix it. Because once your gut improves, everything else becomes easier. And if you're sat there thinking, I've tried everything and nothing works, I can almost guarantee there's something in this video you're either overlooking, inconsistent with, or didn't realize mattered, because most gut issues I see aren't complicated. They're just a build-up of small habits done daily. My name's Alex. I help women from all over the world transform their bodies, get leaner, stronger, and less inflamed through an anti-inflammatory diet, healthier lifestyle habits, and workouts anyone can do no matter how busy they are. But before we get into solutions, I need you to understand bloating is a symptom, not the problem, and this is where people get stuck. They're trying to de-bloat instead of asking, why am I bloated in the first place? Because you can take all the peppermint teas, all the supplements, cut out random foods, but if you don't fix the root cause, it just keeps coming back. Your gut is basically your body's control center. It affects digestion, hormones, inflammation, your immune system, even your mood. So when your gut is off, it's not just bloating. It can look like feeling puffy all the time, irregular digestion, low energy, skin issues, hormonal issues, constant bloating. And here's the problem. Most people go to the doctor and get told everything looks normal and then just live with it. But deep down, you know something isn't right. And that's where you need to start paying attention. Let's make this really simple. If you're experiencing things like bloating after most meals, gas more than normal, feeling like digestion isn't complete, irregular bathroom habits, or constantly feeling inflamed, that's not just normal. That's your body telling you something is off. And ignoring it is where people stay stuck for years. Here's where people go wrong. They try to fix gut issues by cutting random foods, taking random supplements, or just guessing. And this is where it gets messy, because gut health isn't about doing more. It's about doing the right thing for your body. So what's actually going on when you feel bloated? There are a few main reasons: poor digestion, food intolerances, gut imbalance, stress, eating habits. Most people don't just have one, they have a mix. For example, you might be eating too fast, stressed all day, relying on protein bars, drinking 3 coffees, barely moving, and then wondering why your stomach feels like a balloon. It's not random, it's your body reacting to your environment. Some people don't tolerate gluten well, don't do well with certain sweeteners, react badly to stress or caffeine. But instead of figuring that out, they just keep pushing through symptoms. Let me paint a picture of what I see all the time before my clients start working with me. You wake up, coffee on an empty stomach, you skip breakfast or grab something quick and processed. Lunch is rushed, eaten at your desk, you're stressed, distracted, barely chewing your food. By the evening, you're starving, so eat quickly again. Maybe snack after dinner, and then you sit down and finally notice, I feel so bloated. That didn't come from one meal. That's an entire day of habits stacking up. So let's go deeper into the biggest mistakes. Cutting foods too quickly. This is a big one. People assume I'm bloated, it must be gluten or dairy, so they cut everything out. But the problem is, you never actually learned what the issue was. And sometimes it's not the food, it's how you're eating, how much you're eating, your stress levels. So instead of removing everything, start by observing. If your gut isn't where you want it to be, start here. Eat like an adult, not a toddler. Focus on whole foods, high protein, high fiber. This alone fixes so much, but everyone says eat more fiber for gut health, which is true. But if you go from 10 grams a day to 30 grams a day overnight, your gut is going to be like, what is happening? More fiber is good, but it needs to be gradual. Stop overloading your gut with fake healthy foods. This is a big one. Sugar-free products, protein bars full of sweeteners, low-calorie snacks. These can absolutely wreck your gut. Just because something says healthy doesn't mean your gut agrees. And this one catches so many people out. They look good on paper, but a lot of the time they're full of sweeteners, gums, additives, which can be really irritating for your gut. 3, be mindful with caffeine and carbonation. If you're smashing coffees, drinking fizzy drinks all day, and you're bloated, are you surprised? A lot of my clients feel way better just reducing coffee, switching one of them to a matcha and cutting back on carbonated drinks. Slow down. If you're rushing meals, eating stressed, constantly on the go, your digestion will suffer. Your body needs to be in a relaxed state to digest properly. So, slow down your meals, chew your food, put your knife and fork down in between bites. Actually sit down when you eat. Sounds basic, but it's powerful. Stop training like a psychopath. If you're doing intense workouts every day, never resting, constantly pushing your body, your gut and your hormones will feel it. More isn't always better. Balance is. Now, the part that no one talks about. Your gut and your nervous system are directly linked, which means stress leads to worse digestion. Constant pressure leads to worse gut health. So if your life is chaotic, stressful, non-stop, and your gut feels off, that's not a coincidence. Sometimes the solution isn't what should I add, it's what do I need to slow down. I just want to double click on stress because this is huge. Your body has two main states, fight or flight, stressed, rest and digest, calm. Guess which one you need for good digestion? Rest and digest. But most people are living in constant notifications, rushing, multitasking, pressure. So you're eating, but your body isn't actually digesting properly. And that leads to bloating, discomfort, poor absorption, and one more simple thing, hydration. If you're not drinking enough water, your digestion slows down, which can lead to bloating, constipation, feeling heavy, and also if your diet is really high in processed foods and salt, you can hold on to more water, which can make you feel even more bloated and puffy. So again, it's not about extremes, it's just about getting the basics right. What I tell my clients, you don't need a million supplements, a crazy restrictive diet, or some extreme protocol. You need consistency, awareness, and the right basics. Because once your gut improves, your bloating reduces, your energy improves, your body responds better, fat loss becomes easier, and everything starts to click. If you've been feeling like something is off, don't ignore it. Your body is always giving you feedback. You just need to listen. So here's something simple you can do today. Before you eat, pause, take a breath. Literally just 10 to 15 seconds. Then eat slower than you normally would. Chew your food properly. Count 20 bites for every mouthful. I'm not joking. This alone can massively improve digestion. I know it sounds too simple, but this is why people skip it. If I had to simplify this into starting a plan, here's what I tell you to do. Build meals around whole foods. Drink at least 2, if not 3 liters of water per day. Increase fibre slowly. Reduce ultra-processed healthy foods. Manage your stress where you can. Take away 1 coffee, swap it for a matcha or a tea. Add an extra 1K steps each day. Set a consistent bedtime and wake up time. And something else that doesn't get talked about enough is how your weekends might be affecting your gut. Because a lot of people are super on track during the week, and then the weekend comes and it's alcohol, eating out, less routine, more processed food. And again, I'm not saying don't enjoy your life, but if every weekend is high alcohol, late nights, completely different, eating patterns, your gut never actually gets a chance to settle. So if you end up in the cycle of, why do I always feel bloated? When really your body just isn't getting any consistency. So if you're watching this thinking, that's literally me, take this as your sign to stop ignoring it. Because your gut isn't just about how your stomach looks, it affects a lot on the inside too. Your energy, confidence, results, overall health. And once you fix it, everything becomes easier. Your body responds better. Fat loss feels smoother. You feel like you again. And if you want help with this, where we look at nutrition, training, lifestyle, gut health, and actually personalize it to you and your life, for more information on how to work one-to-one with me, click the first link in the description. I'd love to help you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.